So, I wanted to talk to you today about honey figs and my favorite honey fig. But first, if you're enjoying these videos, please subscribe to my channel, share it with anybody you know who may be interested, and leave me a comment if you have any questions. My videos offer a unique perspective on fig growing because I'm in a very cold climate in Canada, Zone 5 in fact. Okay, honey figs. Honey figs usually have a very light interior, ranging from a clear, light amber to a dark caramel. These figs are usually very sweet and are very popular in the Middle East. In that region, they are generally preferred over the darker berry figs. This seems to be the exact opposite of how it is in Europe, which seems to favor the darker berry figs. I'm not sure why that is. It could be the cold climate, the variety differences, maybe the type of fig wasp present in each region. By the way, if you haven't seen my video on the fig wasp, check it out. I'll leave a link in the description. It is my most watched video and continues to bring in thousands of views. Personally, I like both kind of figs. I do feel that some of the darker varieties have a little more complexity in the flavor profile, especially the darker varieties like I-258 and Black Madeira. I also feel that the darker fig varieties seems to be a little bit more tougher and are less susceptible to disease. So, my favorite honey fig. I've done some research and asked some of the people I know who grow figs, and many feel like LSU Hollier is a favorite in the honey category. And I can kind of see where they're coming from. In fact, a few years ago, I did a top 5 figs video, and LSU Hollier was in there. It did perform and taste really good. I'll leave a link in the description to that video as well. The other fig that was in that video, and I still think is an amazing honey fig, is LSU Champagne. This fig may be small and may not have the flavor complexity of some other figs, but it's not lazy on producing lots of figs, and it does give you that sweet, delicious honey fig flavor. And it also ripens in time for our short growing season. Not to mention, it looks fantastic, both inside and out. An honorable mention definitely goes to Verns brown turkey. This seems like it's going to be another fantastic fig. Last year was the first year that it started putting out figs, so it's a little too early to judge. However, I can definitely say that this is nothing like a regular brown turkey. I don't even know why the word brown turkey is in the name. It probably has something to do with somebody mistakenly starting the cutting, thinking that it was a brown turkey, and then it ended up not being a brown turkey, and they called it Verns brown turkey after someone's name. So definitely a great tasting fig, and I can't wait for this year's crop to really try it out. However, my favorite honey fig is Cypress Honey. Why is this my favorite honey fig? Well, first of all, this tree is not lazy in putting out figs. Second, the figs are decent size, so each fig gives you a mouthful. But what I love most about this fig is, on top of the honey caramel flavor, you get some complexity in there, and you get that flavor that can only be described as figgy flavor, which is present in caprified figs. Again, if you haven't seen my video on the fig wasp, check it out. Link is in the description. Cypress Honey is an all-around fantastic fig. Now, I will say it's not the earliest ripener, but it's early enough that there hasn't been a year where it didn't ripen in time for me. And the other thing that is not so great is that the eye is not very tight. So you may get some little critters that crawl in there. But That's what organza bags are for. So if you want to get a great honey fig, you should consider Cypress honey. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.